And I'm back. Damn it. Now, I am half tempted to... Oh, I didn't want to attack that one. I am half tempted to go and try to do the bunny again to show Tanis, but I think I will do that in another stream. We're actually going to go and get that Project Gestalt report. Then we will investigate the tower. Though I get the feeling the tower may be the final area. It does seem kind of final to it. White piggy. Sorry, piggy, you have to die for my weapon upgrades. Oh, it's probably just gonna give me white for me. Yep. Oh well. I do wish I could have 9S and A2 as a team. Ooh, or A2 and 2B. It would be a fun team. Two fucking melee powerhouses. Project Gestalt. Yep. There we go. Once we get 9, which I'm guessing is in the tower, then we will do the whole reading all 10. No. Oh, thank God. That would have sucked otherwise. That's a lot of robots. This, by the way, will probably be my last cycle through my alarm. Because I need to be up somewhat early tomorrow to take my roommate to his doctor's appointment. And I actually didn't get to a nap today. Actually got like a bunch of housework and stuff done. Check this shit out. Probably still gonna need to, yep.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. Tower Subunit access granted. Tower Subunit access granted. Tower Subunit access granted. Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We apologize for the inconvenience, but locks on each sub-unit must be deactivated before accessing the main tower.
Oh, so I do actually have to hack them. I hate those red blocks so damn much. Oh, this one actually has defenders.
Congratulations! You've unlocked all of the sub-units. That means a special prize is waiting for you inside the tower. We look forward to serving you.
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Out of my way! Damn it! They won't stop coming!
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Allies? Wait, you?
9S, we've been expecting you. The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
Devila? All Devila, what are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, NieR. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
Go redheads!
We've got this, NieR. You just focus on hacking.
That's a bigger ball than normal. Now there are
What's
2.
this
And now there are
barrier?
3.
Analysis.
4.
It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit its self-consciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all!
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Popola!
No, don't! You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Devil! Right.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
Oh. I liked them. Alert. Data records discovered for units Devila and Popola. Do you wish to open this data now? Yes. This is true. This is very, very true. A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go, after all. Because our models, the Devila and Popola models, are defective. Record. Transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order: function as observers of Project Gestalt. This is the sole mission of the twin Devila and Popola models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair. Because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers, after all. Ah! Watch out! Devila staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sands. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright, Popolo. Come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. Devila grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devila's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired, replace the bandage, and hope for the best. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna have to do this multiple times, it seems. Check the circuitry. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some tools, none of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devila. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worries show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting the other's apology is unnecessary. That sounds familiar, I say as I look at the viewers in my chat. It's kind of funny in a way, such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laughed together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devila's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. Must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. Pfft, they wouldn't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devila crosses her legs and scowls. The black scrawl took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump, just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay. I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now my chest hurts just to think about it. If it were to fail... Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self and the black scrawl started raging out of control. It moved fast. So fast. Like a wind. Popolo and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We'd talk to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world, but at night we'd just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Popolo. I couldn't have handled being observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is this why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. Simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devila and Popola models from another town. The wind rubs my cheeks, the sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We've walked with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devila loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left. And yet she continues to smile, also I don't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it. But then she smiled, and all of that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Record of Project Gestalt's end. Our roles as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devila and Popola models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was as unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Devila and Popola models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect targets for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt, after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn, we endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution, but in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister, Devila, met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts. Something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis, there's nothing we can do. But it was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devila and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So, rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Devil and Popola were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devila being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devila. And for her, there's only one me. Or there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devila? I'm alright, as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday, but we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert, a new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devila's leg. And yet, I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing, don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse, it lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and touch Devila's cheek or support her body. Let's touch her cheek. The rain flows down her cheeks like tears. I reach over and gently wipe it away. She smiles, but seems surprised. There's no point in doing that, you know, she whispers. But there is, because I swore to myself that I would stay with her forever. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devila and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt.
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative. Query: why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis: entrance is a trap.
Yeah, entrance is almost certainly a trap.
I don't care. I just have to kill them all. Corrupted Yorha units!
Project Gestalt Report 9. Give me a little bit to read that. Because after going through the Devil and Popola thing, I kind of want to give my voice a little rest.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We're so pleased you've chosen to visit the tower today. Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just ahead. You're going to love it.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Alright, let's read the Project Gestalt reports. Project Gestalt Report 1. It's gonna be 2B's corpse just strung up like a puppet. That's my guess. March 12th, 2014. Summary. The proliferation of the white chlorination syndrome that emerged in 2003 alongside the appearance of the giant and dragon has continued unabated, and outbreaks are now being observed on a global scale. Despite being researched in laboratories across the world, not only have there been no breakthroughs in the development of a vaccine to prevent infection, we have yet to ascertain how it even spreads. However, many technological breakthroughs have been made as a result of research conducted on the Maso particle that was discovered at the same time. We are confident that the technology it enables, the separation of the soul from the body and the independent preservation of both, will be the final defense against the unprecedented threat to humanity we now face. Hold on, shifting my mic a little bit. That's the one I want to loosen. There we go. Now that the project has passed from preparation into the main implementation phase, we have given it the official name Project Gestalt. Project Gestalt Report 2, April 4th, 2015. Summary. Protests in opposition of the spiritual preservation method that was disclosed as Level 1 information related to Project Gestalt have sprung up in all areas. The committee continues to receive formal complaints from our research team regarding the collection of biased data as a result of the Gestalt process being conducted on the sick and elderly. The number of civilians having undergone the Gestalt process remains at 4. A public relations department will be established in order to better control information and improve our image. We will also consider rescheduling the project itself if such an action is deemed necessary. August 23rd, 2025, so 10 years later. Summary. We received a report from the laboratory indicating that the basic technology of the replicant system is expected to be completed by the end of August. Verifications of its safety, along with clinical trials, will be conducted from September through November. A report will be submitted to the Prime Minister indicating that the completion of the replicant system will represent a tremendous leap forward for Project Gestalt. This report will be handled by the Public Relations Department. September 24th, 2026. Summary. A report has been submitted to the Prime Minister regarding the rampaging weapons incident that occurred at the National Arms Laboratory in June. Though the laboratory's budget and allocated human resources are expected to see significant cuts, a team of staffers will continue MASO research under the umbrella of Project Gestalt. Records of human experimentation conducted using MASO are scheduled to be disclosed to concerned parties separately as Level 6 classified information. Project Gestalt Report 5, May 5th, 2033. Summary. Through the use of MASO technology related to multidimensional worlds, 13 activation systems have been completed, including Grimoire Noir. We have also confirmed that these systems can be used to return Gestalts to their replicant forms once the white chlorination system has been fully eliminated. Work necessary for this system will be continued by the Grimoire Noir Project Workgroup. Project Gestalt Report 6, April 1st, 2044. Summary. Today's committee meeting was cancelled due to the absence of a majority of members. The contact network for urgent absences is to be confirmed at a later date. Report 7, January 3rd, 2045. It has been decided that the United Nations will launch a full-scale investigation and infiltration operation in order to determine the cause of the massive Legion outbreak in the Tokyo area. Details regarding the progress of Project Gestalt are to be shared as part of this effort, though we will insist that any information which leaves the country must first be thoroughly verified by our committee. In particular, information regarding relapses, deemed tentative, must be kept in the strictest confidence. Project Gestalt Report 8, September 15th, 2053. Summary. As Project Gestalt undergoes approval in countries across the world, we recognize that there have been imperfections in how information has been regulated with regards to civilians. Until the safety of the final system has been verified, all information related to this matter is subject to Level 4 classification. As such, its relation to the Ministry of Health and Welfare's Life Rehabilitation Program must be kept strictly confidential. Furthermore, we ask that the following information be sent to all related personnel and organizations immediately. Clauses regarding compensation in the event of information leaks are to be added to contracts with all partner companies. In the event of an information leak, ascertaining the source should be the company's top priority. Please refer to Countermeasure C for information on how to handle leaked information, as well as the individuals who disclosed it. Project Gestalt Report 9, September 27th, 2054. Summary. The discovery and development of the original has contributed greatly to the stabilization of Project Gestalt. Long-term management of the original will be handled by the Hamlin organization. As per the management mentioned above, all authority regarding the cryogenic plans for the relapsed Yona is to be transferred to the Hamlin organization. Oops. Final one. Project Gestalt Report 10, April 18th, 2764. Summary. We have received troubling reports from multiple administrative zones that the replicants have started to behave as if they have developed senses of self. It is currently under investigation what implication this might have for Project Gestalt as a whole. As other disclosable matters have already been directed to the Administrators Union, they have been omitted here. And I cannot save, so it looks like we're going to be continue going. Just give me a minute. Alright, I'm back. We will probably go until the next time I can save.
Two B models? to see you here. I truly am. I'll tear you apart. Every last one of you!
Them some crazy eyes. I think we may have found the angstiest of presents for him.
To be! Don't worry, I'm going to kill you now!
Ah, good point. Why didn't you save me, Nines? Why didn't you save us? They don't seem to be doing much damage.
Alert. Enemies detected.
Still a few stragglers, huh?
Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
Okay. I am going to kill this moose. And then I'm going to go save and call it a night. Well, to be fair, I will agree with at least one of those. Oh, I can't talk to Emil while they're enemies. have anything for me, buddy?
Oh!
Ooh, pristine screws. New bolts. Well, I don't think I really need any of this stuff. Oh wow, I actually ran out of money. That's kind of surprising. That's okay, I have a bunch of shit I can sell. Like tires. Basking sharks. Horseshoe crabs. Mackerels. Where's the, there, machine cores. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've got plenty of fucking money
Whoops.
now.
I didn't even...
But yeah, I'm going to save in a second. Can I upgrade? No, I still can't upgrade that damn pod. Okay, let's save. I'm going to call the stream for tonight. Might do another stream of something tomorrow. Might just wait until Saturday. We'll see. Thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully my storytelling was, or my reading at least, was acceptable. There we go. Let's see. We'll probably end up sending you to Gray. Yeah, let's host Gray since he's the only one on that I really want to host, so. Doop. Thanks again for watching.